Hello guys, welcome to Autolatest Cars. The car we are reviewing today, it's the new Ssangyong Rexton G4. It's a car that actually is sold in many markets on European market, European Union, sorry. Today we are talking about the version 2024 before the third facelift. From the technical point of view, the car is the same, but we actually have to remember that this car in this review has only the old multimedia system. We are going to talk more about the inside when we go inside. So the new Rexton it's actually one of the best deal on European market, because actually you could it's 40,000 euros cheaper than the new Toyota Land Cruiser 250, a car that actually has a price tag of 90,000 euros, which is madness comparing to the previous generation that were around 60,000 euros. So this car on Romanian market with all-wheel drive system and a medium level equipment costs around 39,000 euros. Under the bonnet you will receive a 2.2 liter diesel engine, which is a very interesting power plant, because it's mated to a AT8 gearbox made by Hyundai Kia, torque converter gearbox. And this facelift one has the new headlights with 4 LED beams integrated in the same headlight, the big grille, and of course you have a new bumper. Everything is new at this 2025 Ssangyong Rexton. So from my point of view, it's one of the best cars on European market, because it actually has a leather chassis. It has a diesel with torque converter gearbox. It's a massive. The car is quite massive. You see Rexton here, and I will show you something different compared with the competition. It has 7 seats. Here you'll receive 2 more seats. So you have 8 seats inside. The habitacle it's gigantic from my point of view, and of course a gadget made only for Korean cars. It has a climate control for the third row somehow. So the car it's actually massive. It's between the new BMW X5 and the new BMW X7. It's massive. It has a new stop lights. These are different compared with the previous generation, and the wheels are 20-inch alloy wheels. This is a version equipped with Hankook tires, all-season tires. So the car is actually massive. It's quite nice. It's lovely to drive. It's it's a very big car. So if you actually are on the market to buy a Land Cruiser 250 2025 with 80 or 90,000 euros, from my point of view, go and review the Ssangyong Rexton G4, because this car with 202 horsepower and automatic gearbox and a professional off-road 4-wheel drive system, and with the comfort of daily driver in the highway and also in town, it's quite a best buy from my point of view. So let's see inside. In the back you see the leather seats are very good quality compared with everything that Europeans throw you, and the dashboard is like this. As I told you, now you'll receive an updated multimedia system compared with this one. But the car, it's quite nice. Everything is built very good, and it doesn't have any problems. And Toyota Land Cruiser 250 has a lot of problems. And of course, if you are a president, you could move your front right seat in the back. In the front, if you stay in the back, you could move it to have more leg room. So Rexton in 2025, sorry, it's actually it's still a best buy. A very beautiful car, a massive car. It's like an American car on European roads, and with the 2.2 diesel engine, it's quite economically. We are talking more about the fuel consumption in town and on the highway when you go inside. Thank you. Hello guys, welcome to Autolatest Cars. Today I'm going to discuss about the new Ssangyong Rexton G4. Today we are driving the previous generation, but it's actually the actual generation because it has the small multimedia system. The new 2025 version has a bigger screen there, and here it has an automatic air conditioning with touch buttons, not with buttons like this one. First of all, we are driving the same, technically the same, the car is the same, but now we are going to talk about the need for a diesel on an SUV on a bigger car. And when I say bigger car, I'm talking about this Ssangyong Rexton G4. It's a massive car. It's the dimension of the car are around between an X5 and an X7 from BMW, which is quite big because it has an optional 7-seat version. We are driving now the top of the line version 2024, the beginning of 2024, with leather seats, with everything. It's quite beautiful. The car inside, it's the quality of the car, it's quite shocking compared with other cars in this segment. And for that we have to only to push the leather on the dash, on the doors, and everything inside. It's quite nice. The car has an automatic gearbox. It's here. The new version 2025 has this is the parking sensor in the front. The new version 2025 has an automatic gearbox, the same automatic gearbox, but the command is quite different. So let's stop the parking sensor because they're going mad because the snow actually melts on them, and that's a big problem on all cars in modern age. The gearbox has an 8-speed gearbox, which is made by Hyundai Kia Genesis, a gearbox that was mounted on Kia Stinger. A lot of guys, you don't know that, but that's the gearbox. It's an AT8 with the torque converter mounted on Kia Stinger, and Genesis, all Genesis petrol and diesel engines. It's a very nice gearbox. It's like a ZF8 from H8 HP from ZF. It's a good gearbox. It doesn't have any problems, and of course it's very reliable. This gearbox is mounted on cars that actually drive thousands of kilometers in US market, Genesis brand, and also a lot of Kia and Hyundai cars with longitudinal mounted engines. This is a longitudinal gearbox. It's not a transversal one. So we are driving for 500 kilometers. Let me show you. 518 kilometers on Romanian roads, and especially in Bucharest. We are now here, and the fuel consumption is 8.7, which is a very good number. If we think that's a Dacia Spring, it doesn't have a chance because it has 45 horsepower. So it's a very nice and gearbox, very nice engine. It has a 2.2 diesel one and 202 horsepower and 440 Newton meters. An engine actually quite suited for this car because the empty weight of the Rexton it's quite big. It's like 2.2 tons. And today we are driving the all-wheel drive version. And if you want to find out which version is it, you have two high, four low. We are driving now in only rear drive because we are on the asphalt, on the normal roads. When you go outside or you drive in snow, for high, and when you want to go, of course, mega off-road, go for low. But this version with top of the line wheels, with 20-inch wheels, is not going to make a very good impression off-road. So the fuel consumption is 8.7, which is quite good for this massive car, with torque converter, with a quite small engine. It's a 2.2 liter and 202 horsepower. But the discussion actually goes directly to Toyota Land Cruiser. Toyota Land Cruiser 250, also known Prado on different markets. It's also sold in Europe, and the price tag is above 80,000 euros. You put some option, you go to 90,000 euros, which is quite a lot for a Land Cruiser. the small Land Cruiser. Attention, we in Europe we get the small Land Cruiser, we don't get the big one. So that's quite a very big problem, because at 90,000 euros you'll receive a normal car, a car with the dimension of this Rexton, something like that. But the engine is 2.8 D4D. It's a Toyota Hilux engine, so it's not quite the most refined diesel engine on the market. The Ssangyong diesel engine is much more refined compared with the 2.8 from the Toyota Hilux mounted on the Land Cruiser. So this car actually, in top of the line version, black edition, is like 40,000 euro cheaper. But the best deal from Ssangyong, it's this car. You put all-wheel drive system, optional all-wheel drive system on it, and the price tag it's around 38 or 39,000 euros on this market. So for 38,000 euros you'll have an top of the line real off-roader, because it has an torque converter gearbox and a reduction gearbox, which is incredible. Only Land Cruiser and Defender have that, and G-Class from Mercedes, cars that that have a price tag over 80 or 70 or 80,000 euros. So actually this car, from my point of view, it's a best deal, because it's big, it's chunky, it has a diesel engine that is quite economically from my point of view, and it has 10 years warranty on this market. The big warranty of the car is 5-year warranty and 150,000 kilometers, but on this market it has 5 years more. So it has 10 years warranty and 150,000 kilometers, but also for turbine system, and this is the biggest warranty on this market. So you have to sleep easy, because it doesn't have any problem. And if it's a problem with the gearbox, with the engine, with the turbine, with the fuel injectors, everything is covered by the Ssangyong from this part of Europe, which is Ssangyong Wallis Group, which are had the headquarters in Hungary, which is a very, very nice company compared with the other importers that actually have a smaller warranty for cars in Eastern Europe. So bravo Wallis Group for this giant warranty for Ssangyong cars. And the warranty is also available for Tivoli, Corando, and the petrol engines, petrol variants of different Ssangyong cars. So this car with this fuel consumption is quite a best buy. It's a Tiguan price, but the car is bigger than the Touareg. So this is it. If you want to buy this, you have with the 38,000 euros, you could click the link below, and he will show you the dealer from which we took this car. It's the biggest dealership of Ssangyong cars in Bucharest, and the best one from my point of view. And if you live in West Europe, you could come here in Romania to buy a Ssangyong with no problems, with a good price. Thank you.